Hey guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have my Disneyland Paris haul. So as you can see next to me, I have this nice Disneyland Paris bag, and inside of it has everything that I got while at Disneyland Paris. I'm super excited to show you everything I got. This was the second half of my Europe trip. I did already do a haul from the ABD part of my Europe trip if you want to check that out. I just posted that recently. And I will have all the videos from my Europe trip coming out in the near future. So if you enjoyed those and Disney content, definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload, as I have tons of Disney content planned for you, along with the Europe and the cruise vlogs that I also will have coming out soon. I also have lots of awesome swaps planned for the year. So I'm just going to go through this bag and everything that I have in it. I will say there is a lot of pins, and a kind of a key thing on the pins. Most of them are not for my collection. I'd say about 2/3, if not more, are not for my collection. They are for traders, but the price that they were and the price that they sell for in Disneyland Paris compared to the price of pins in America, I couldn't pass up the price, so I definitely went a little overboard. But you're only there at Disneyland Paris for once in a lifetime. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get back there, so I went a little overboard on what I purchased. So to start, you are seeing the outside of one of the reusable bags. I did purchase that just so that I had something to carry around in, and it's a nice little souvenir. The first thing I purchased was this calendar. So it was right after Christmas time, but I decided to purchase this advent calendar for next year. It's actually empty, but it has awesome little drawers for next year to do another pin advent calendar. And inside of it, you can see there's Mickey, Donald, Chip and Dale are on it. So super awesome characters on it, and a nice Disney themed advent calendar. I have seen some people with this, but the big thing about money wise for it, all the prices are in euros on it. So that was $24.99 for you. They're all in euros. And there is a conversion rate to American dollars, but those prices also include something called the VAT tax. And as an American, you actually get that back. So at the, you can, as long as you purchase over a certain amount in one single day at Disneyland, you can go to Town Hall and get this little receipt that you just have to scan at the airport. So you can get all the tax back, which actually makes it about the same price as what it would be once it's converted to US dollars. So that's super awesome. So $24.99 for that. The only other thing that I purchased that wasn't pins was this journal. And I got this, I've actually already opened it, but I put it back in the package just to keep it safe because I used it before we got back. I got this for my YouTube notebook for this year. So if you saw my YouTube goals video, you might have seen that I was in search of a new YouTube notebook. So I put down some of my YouTube goals for 2020 and some different Disney goals that I had, and then I started it off with the first week's goals, and I have to update that with this week's goals too. But super awesome. Really enjoyed this notebook. It's nice, it's big, it's got lots of space to write all my different goals. I did also pick up a bunch of maps. Most of them are in English. I have a couple that are in either French, or actually I grabbed a couple that were in Spanish. But a lot of maps that are in English, because I thought that was an awesome souvenir. All their park maps do have both parks in them, but still awesome. And I also got some Disney Village maps, which are they're downtown Disney Springs. I got a couple of those, so those will be in different pin mail, pin purchases that you'll probably, if you do any of that from me in the near future, pin trades, pin purchases, you might get one of these with the Disney World maps that I have. So this is the bag. It's kind of in between. I feel like it's a little bit bigger than the medium-sized bag at Disney World, but Disneyland Paris, it says on the side, and then on the back has their version of Hyperspace Mountain, a Small World, Mickey, and then Walt Disney Studios Park. So super awesome bag. Pin trading in those parks are a little different than pin trading here in America. They can say yes or no if they want to make the trade, so it's a little weird. So the pins on the people's lanyards wasn't anything better than what we have in America. It was kind of the same scrapper pins that we have in America on the lanyards. So I didn't do any pin trading. I literally only traded one pin, which is in my hand. They did have a limited edition board at one of the places I went to, the store that sells limited edition pins. They did have one limited edition board, and I was able to trade one Star Wars limited edition pin for this one, because you have to trade a limited edition pin for a limited edition pin. But it's just like weird that they can say no. It's almost like trading with another guest. But I got this awesome Hong Kong Disneyland on a Elsa and Olaf pin. It's limited edition of 1,000 from the Hong Kong 10-year anniversary. So super awesome pin. Very excited to add that to my Frozen collection. But I just didn't feel like trading that much, and I didn't really have that much time. And half of the cast members didn't have lanyards, and the ones that did, they weren't that good. So instead I just purchased a bunch of pins. So while I was there, I purchased a lot of awesome pins. I'm gonna go through them. I will kind of point out ones that are specifically for my collection, but if there's any that I don't point out, that you're interested in, just let me know. I might forget that they're for my collection, but just let me know and I'd be happy to either trade / sell whatever you're interested in. There is a few that I pulled aside specifically for other people, but still feel free to message me if you see anything that you're interested in. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is I did buy one booster pack. Their booster packs are 20 euros, which I thought was a pretty good price for 4 pins. And this is for my collection. It's Winnie the Pooh and Friends. I just thought they were super awesome. I thought this Tigger pin was very cute. So super awesome booster pack pin. I will say the pins overall in price were pretty cheap. They were like, the lowest one was like $6.99, and that's what most of these were $6.99 in euros. So it's a little bit more in American dollars, but still super awesome. This one was like $10, which is like the lowest price you can get, and it's actually like a mini jumbo pin. This one also for my collection, but it's a Frozen 2 pin with like kind of the whole gang. Just thought that was super awesome. The fact that you could get almost like a mini jumbo pin for like $10. Another mini jumbo pin that I got was this one. It's from the Disneyland Park. Super awesome Mickey one. I just thought that was very cool. So now I'm just going to kind of quickly show them off because there's so many that I'm not going to go through them in detail, but I got some cutie pins. So I got Dale, Thumper, Pegasus. Then we also got, and they're all packaged up nicely, another Pegasus. This is an awesome Chip and Dale. I got that for my collection. Aristocat, so this is Berlioz and Toulouse. Paris Mickey. We got some aliens. We got a Disneyland Paris logo. This one's probably also for my collection just to have the logo. We got a lady. We got a Pluto. This is a very cute cutie Pluto. I got another Dale. A Wendy. This is a Stitch and Scrump. And if you want close-ups or more details on any of them, feel free to message me. Stitchy eating ice cream. Stitch and Lilo reading a book. We have a Peter Pan with the Lost Boys, some of the Lost Boys, or I mean like John and Michael, or don't ask me which one of those are. The dresser from Beauty and the Beast, what they call Inside Out, which is they call Vice Versa. We have Bing Bong and Joy in the wagon. We have the mom from Aristocats. We have another Stitch pin. Ariel in her wedding dress with Prince Eric. This is another one from my collection, a Paris Chip and Dale pin. An Olaf pin that like his arms spin around. Their version of the Haunted Mansion, which is Phantom Manor. We got a Figaro pin. Nana, super cute Nana pin. We have a Chip teapot. We have Hey Hey and Pua. They also call Moana, it starts with a V in Paris. We have Bambi, 2020 Chip and Dale, Paris Minnie Mouse, Baymax. These ears are not like me twisting my head back and forth. Chip, Sven, another Chip, Cheshire Cat, and then we got another Sven. And then the last open edition pin we got was this one. This is from my collection. This is where I stayed. So this is what all their, it's just different characters on it. All their hotel pins look like. So this was the Newport Bay Club. That's where we stayed. And it was Donald themed. So Donald's trying to look like the little kind of lighthouse in the middle. He kind of matches that. So we have Donald themed Newport Bay Club pin. And then I was able to pick up some of the limited edition pins. The Stitch one that was released on that day I couldn't find, but I did pick up some of the other ones from previous weeks. So at least one of these from each one of them is for trade, because I did get 2 of them. So I got 2 of these Tigger Bounce ones. One of these will be going into my collection, but super awesome. They say something, I assume bounce or something in French. Then we got Winter 2019 Bambi ones. Probably both of these will be for trade. And they're all limited edition of 700. Then we got these Pooh ones. One of these will definitely be going in my collection with him with the Christmas sweater. And then I got 2 of the carousel pins. It's the Tiana one. And these will probably both be for trade too. So that was an awesome haul. Lots of pins. I just couldn't pass out the price they were compared to prices for open edition pins in America. Plus they're much nicer quality than the open edition pins in America. And I thought, I'm only there once, I might as well stock up on some pins. So if you're interested in trading for any of these, definitely message me. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, as I have tons of Disney content coming out on this channel in the near future. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!